Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see how to build a website that confronts an HTML5 standard and has the elements like doc type, HTMLs, meta, tabs, titles, body heads, division, p headings, and we'll also include the audios and the videos, and we're going to include the iframe form inputs, select progress fields, set labels, HTML comments, etc. etc. So website will consist of two pages. So the first page would be actually a normal basic page, an introductory page, including which will include audios and the videos, and the second page, which would be a linked, it would be a form registration form where we can put our details. So we'll jump on to the source code. So this is what we have done. So I'll just play it once. So this is actually what it looks like. So I'll be explaining each and every details bit by bit, and you can see it. So let's start off with the source code. I'll make you understand how each and every elements has been put in place. So starting off, I think the title, we all know the title would be is what should be appearing on the tab. Here is FCB fan shop. So you can see that FCB fan shop. So this is the title which would be placed on the head using the tag title in the heads. So in it we're going to link. So we have made a lot of designs here, so a lot of stylings and all has been a part of it. So how to do that? So in order to do that, we are going to introduce the cascading style sheet. So that can be done by right clicking on the site root and creating a new CSS file, CSS page. So this is actually a CSS page, so we have made it new.css. So after making the CSS page, we are going to link it with our index HTML page. So here we are going to link it with using the link keyword link href equal to the name of the file new.css. The relation would be style sheet. It's a type of style sheet, and type is text and CSS. So we have linked whatever present here. So we'll just go into CSS one. We'll just see that for each and every elements we have made some particular changes, particular uniqueness. In order to bring particular uniqueness, we have made sure that we are using CSS and applying it in the respective elements. Here we can see it. So I'll be explaining all one by one. So that's the link, how you're going to link a particular CSS to a respective file. So this is actually known as external. So CSS, so three types is actually inline, internal, and external. This one is external. We are making a file which can be attached or linked with any other HTML page. So this is external type. So we're going to bring in body. So what is going to be the body background? Here we can see the body background. It's a bit of red color, particular background. So we're going to bring the image index.jpg. So we can see this picture is on the back. So this has been linked there. Well, now we're going to make an ID. So div class equal to header, name of a class header. So we're going to put the particular image in the center. So image source equal to the name of the picture. You can see this picture has been placed on the heading alongside with the heading. So we can see FC bind mentioned fan shop. So the heading and the picture would be there on the top. You can see this, the picture and the name FC bind mentioned fan shop. So how we are going to do the image source. In order to enter the image, we are going to use image source, the name of the picture, name of the picture, close it, then the header wins should be the title there. So this is how you're going to do it. So we have made a div class equal to header because we want to make some difference in the styling. So we're going to say its name header. So in CSS we have made a header image. So the image has been, we have changed the way how the image would be displayed. So it would be floated to the left side, float left using width, a particular width of 300 pixel, height of 100 pixel, and yeah, we have put a height at 100 pixel actually twice, so it's not required. So this is how we are using CSS here, utilizing the CSS. Next up we are going out for nav ID. So now we're going to make tables. So how are we going to make tables? So you have to use navigation so nav ID. It's a nav tab, and if we are going to put ID name nav capital N with the capital N. So we can see these menu bar sort of. So this can be done using nav. So we have used nav, and we have made a table width of 100. So we are going to divide the whole column into equal parts so that we can assign it for different reasons. We can see it that table width equal to 100. Inside nav we have introduced table, this is the width of 100, and we have made one row. So because it's just a single row here, we can see it, this single row. So now each column would be of 20% size, means we are going to make 5 menus, menu items. So definitely we'll just divide it into 5 parts. So it's 100 divided by 5 is 20%. If I had been in 10 menus, then we would have made it 10%. So TD with the table data with 20%, and then link. Actually, if we are going to click on the particular links, name cloth, fan worlds, new arrivals, kids training, accessories, then it would going to redirect you to the particular respective pages. So here we'll see it will press one. The net is working, yes, okay. So let's press anything. Let's press fan world. So it's going to link to the given address which we have mentioned here. So it's going to link to the original. Actually, this is the original page whose reference I've taken to build the things. So this is what is going to do when we are going to add link ref. So if we're going back, if you're pressing anything, another thing loads, so it's going to redirect to different page. So each and how it's working, so we have entered the particular address here. So if you're going to click on this word, so it's going to redirect you into a particular link. So if you're going to just press on this, so it's just going to redirect to the mentioned thing, so address rather. So that's how it's going to work. Let's jump on to the next thing. So that's how we're going to make menu using the nav. Inside nav we're going to use table and use the table width in order to give it a particular reasonable size to look at unique and consistent. So that is what we have done, one thing. So similarly we can use table now in order to just write or divide a page into columns or different parts, equal parts. So how are we going to do it? Because let's see, we can see at one side there's a text, one side is a video. Actually one side is text plus these things, and one side this is the video. So how are we going to do it uniformly, or how will it look nice? So we have done it like we have made table. So inside table width, so we have made it 2 parts, 50-50, and one we have put text. So the text whatever is wanted to be written has been added, and we have also added the audio. Now how are you going to add audio file? So in order to add an audio file, you're using the tag audio source equal to the mp3 file or the audio file which you're going to use. Controls. Now why we're using controls? Because you can see it Here we have put the audio file. We can see it, we can play it. So it's going to play the audio file. So now, what is the use of the control as I was talking? So I'll just pause it. Why we're using control? The controls here tends to put you in control of the whole MP3, so you can play on your wish, and you can make it forward, you can change its voice, you will have the basic control, so you'll be able to control the audio file there. That is the reason for using the controls. So how are you going to do it? Audio source file controls, that's how you're going to put it. Same thing for the video. If you're going to run the video or put a video, then we're going to video source, the video name, controls again in order to control the whole thing. So we'll just show you the video here, how it's been working. You can see it's, we can control it anywhere.
Viel zu lange musste die Hauptstadt warten, aber jetzt ist es soweit. Berlin hat endlich seinen eigenen SC Bayern Fanshop.
So this is how you're going to add a video. So moving on to the next thing, we're going to put some extra things. So we go down, we'll put some contacts, we're going to put a register thing, we're going to put a map. So how are we going to do all this stuff? So we'll explain one by one. So here again we made a table, so another section. Now this time we are going to break it in three parts for three things. So one tier one, we have made it for 33, 33, 33, and the first one we have made it as a contact us. So here we are going to put the phone numbers, the fax, and the post. So actually we have put a link. So here if we are going to press and all those stuffs, it's going to link you to directly. So we can see this is a we can click on it so that it can be done easily. So if we're going to press, it's actually a random number, so but if you're going to give a valid number, it's definitely going to connect you with the respective sources. So all this are clickable, so you can, if you're going to go forward to make a call or something, to put a call link, so you can use it using the anchor and putting link href equal to whatever you want to put. So if it's a telephone number, you put a tel equal to the respective number. If it's a fax number, you can press a fax equal to the respective number, and then press type the text on what you should write in order. If you're clicking on that particular thing now, then it would going to redirect you on the stuff. So this is one thing. Another one, now we're going to make a field set. So how to make a field set? So we're going to use field set tab, and we're going to put a legend. So what's the use of legend? So if you're using legend, then whatever written inside the legend will be appeared on here. So we have made a register, so you can set legend register using the legend tab. So the form action, what's the form action? So what you want to do, so once you're pressing on submit here, it's going to redirect you on a different page, on a different respective page. So here this is method get. So we're putting name and password. So the input type for name would be input type text, the name would be username, whatever value is given. If it's going to be stored, it will be stored in the name of username, and its size would be 20, the text size would be 20. Similarly, in case of password, the input type would be a password, input type equal to password, the name, if the password has been entered, in which name it would be saved, so it would be saved in the name of pass. So after that, we're going to put an input button, input type equal to submit, and the value will be submitting. So if we are going to put, I'm going to show this how it's going to work a bit later. So I'll just explain the last part of this page. So that would be including a Google Map link. So how are you going to do a map link rather? So we can see we can move it. So it's a real map. It's going to show you the places where the fan shops are present in Germany. So these are the fan shops you can see, which have been mentioned here at the city of Munich. So we have how are you going to do it? So simple, you're using the tab iframe source equal to the embedding, the place embed, you have to embed it and copy and paste it alongside this tab. That's quite a big link, so I'm not going to show you the whole. So if you're going to paste it, then it's going to show the map of which link you have pasted. So it's shown. I actually found out the fan shop address, the place where we're going to find the fan shop. So you can move and find it out, the respective fan shops where they're present. You can change it on the satellite mode also. So it's quite easy and simple rather. So you can basically do all the controls whatever required. So that's all. So now if you're going to submit, I'll come back to the register now. Now if you're going to submit, how it's going to work. So we'll just put some name like this, password something. So once I click submit, it's going to send me. So you can see here it's saying, do you want Google Chrome to save your password for the site and all these stuff. So these all stuff would be shown, and now we are linked to a redirect to a different page totally, where all the account details have been sent. So since we came here, now we'll discuss the second page. So the second page, yes. So here we are on the second page. So what we have done, again the heading, register details, we can see it, register details, place there, the heading, we can see. Okay, now we have used CSS here in a different type. Now this one is called as internet. So whatever changes we have made, it's on the same page, so it would be only directed or referred to that page. So we don't need to put any link reference link for different CSS pages, because it's in the same page for the respective page. So for that you're going to use style tab. So inside style you're going to put all the CSS code, whatever you want to make style up. So that's one thing. So we have made it plenty of tables. Let's see how it's been done. So coming to it, we can see actually we have linked it we have made a link also for new CSS actually. So it would do the remaining things which are not mentioned in this particular style. So again we're going to body, and body we have made background color using BG color equal to crimson without the name of the color. So this has been put as crimson color in the background, and the font color again also we have made it like this. They put a one step closer, the heading one step closer to complete your account. We have made a form, name form 1, and here we're going to put personal detail, first name, middle name, so last name, date of birth, gender, and all these types. So all these three are basically common. So input type would be text, names, and all the stuff. We're going to date of birth. Now how are you going to put a date, a particular date? So we are going to use input type equal to date. So the type would be date here. So just go there. We can see it as a date here. So once you hover the cursor here, you can see, you can find so if you're putting the input type as date, then it's going to put a calendar type sort of thing. So you can choose any date whenever you want. So you can choose any date rather. So it's date of birth, something like this. Actually it's not valid, so I should not be doing. So any date actually, so whatever you want. So if I want to run like this, so I chose like this, it's going to put it like this. So this is how you're going to date of birth is going to work. I mean, coming to our next, the gender. Now we have put a radio button, so anyone can be chosen. So name would be gender, and things which are there, male, female, input type radio. Again we have to go into put for each and every options. So here we can say male. If you're going to click female, then that was radio button, so anyone can be clicked. So this is how you're going to do it. So we're going to put our details. So this, there goes the personal detail. Now we'll jump on to the next one. So okay, so we're going to show the user how much they have progressed. So in order to do that, we're going to put progress bar. So for that we're going to put the tab progress tag and use it maximum value 100 or current value 20. Close the progress and write whatever you want on beside it. So 20% done, here we can say it. So that's how you're going to say it. We are then going to introduce the next form. It will be form 2 regarding detail, address details and all, city, address, state. So similarly, address we're going to put type text, name, address, city also, whatever city you want. State, if you want to put particular, you want to give a particular option so that the user cannot choose anything other than that. I'm putting something like Saminer's fresh. So city would be Munich. I'm putting, and now what would be state? Now we're not going to allow the user to get any state of they can. So we're going to press it. So there are respective states of the the country of Germany. We have this all the states are mentioned, so you can choose any one of them. Since Munich is part of the Bavaria state, we're going to choose Bavaria here. You can choose anything you want, and you can put the codes here, whatever you want. So actually we have made the zip code here. Where's one? State. How are we going to make the state? So simply the same thing, text. Then we're going to make a list, because state list. So we're going to name the name of the list as state, and then put data list ID equal to state, and inside that we're going to put the options, what should be the data list options. That's how you're going to do it. And the zip code. Now how are you going to put the zip code? So input type text, pattern should be 0 to 9 5 times, and good name would be zip. If you're going to give, you can give it more than 5, but when you're going to make it confirm it, it would show error. So that's how you're going to do it. So input type text, pattern equal to 0 to 9 digit, which is to be acceptable, and 5 times, and name of the zip or zip. Again we're going to increase the progress map like this. This one would be accepted. So 40% done here. Now then contact, we're going to jump to contact details again, telephone, mobile, email, website. For these we have got similar things, telephone, mobile also, email. For email we're going to include type equal to email, website type equal to text, name, web. So if we're going to have a particular website like that, so again like that you're going to do it, include the formats. So that's how you're going to do it. And you're going to put any things, email, you can give it anything like this. Website, you can give anything, you can do all the stuffs. Probably the last one, no, there's the second last one, it's the jersey details. Now what are you going to put the jersey details? So if you're going to order a particular jersey, so how are you going to do it? So put the jersey details. I've made it kit name, kit number, kit type. So In a kit name, you can put your own name behind the jersey, what name you want to have. You can put that name. Kit number, what should be the jersey number. It can be, we have made it input type as number, name as key number, minimum of 1 to maximum 99. You can choose a number from 1 to 99, and that you have to make your jersey number. We have set the limit. Kit type, we have made again a list of kit type and made the options in the data list using data list ID k type. Then we have made edition, what edition you want. Again, same thing, data list edition, home, away, and all the stuffs. We're going to see kit name if I'm what I want at the back of my shirt. So kit number, my favorite number is 12, so I'll put a 12. Kit type, what can be the kit type, what I want a full sleeve shirt. So all those options are there: hoodie, half shirt, hoodie, full shirt, full sleeve shirt. Edition, what edition I want. So home kit, away kit, third kit. I prefer the third kit, so I clicked the third one. So that's again the progress bar, the respective progress bar will be given here. So this is how you're going to do it. And the last and not the least, you're going to upload a photo. How are you going to upload a photo? So you'll put an input type file, name will be anything you want, my image, accept. Now what is going to accept? So we're going to accept only images, PNG, GIFs or JPG type of files. So we'll see that thing, we can say it, yeah. Upload your photo, choose file. So once we choose file, it's going to redirect you all the stuff. So we can see wherever we are clicking, it's not having anything, so it will only display the pictures or images, or showing the images. I'll just put it this one. So this name has been loaded, this picture has been loaded. So this is how we're going to do it. Now submit. How are you going to put a submit form? So input type button, when you submit, on click it's going to submit the forms. Now why made submit forms like this? Because otherwise we have to put a separate submit button for each and every table here. Submit button for this, submit button for that, and all the respective things. So in order to put a single submit button, you're going to use submit forms, and when you go on the top, we will see how you use the submit forms. So we have made submit, we have made a function of our own. So we have put submit forms equal to a function. Now what is going to be a function? So the document.forms means whatever document is there, document.forms, the form 1, the name of the form, each forms, the respective forms, form 1, form 2, form 3, form 4 dot submit. So whatever, if we press the submit form function, so it's going to submit all the 4 forms together. So we'll see that. Okay. So we're going to, we have done all the entries, so we're going to put submit. So we can see all the details have been resetted and been entered like that. So this is how you're going to make the page. So this page is different, basically based on a particular football team named Bayern Munich. So we have made a fan shop. So whatever accessories, jerseys, all these stuffs regarding the team has been highlighted here. So this is the main theme of the web page I have made. So it's basically because it's one of my favorite teams, so that's why I made it here. So these are all the stuffs you can see. So all things related to the team have been mentioned here. So this is how you're going to make a page and going to link it with another using the links, and how you're going to use the CSS, and that's how we used the external type of CSS and the internal type of CSS we saw. So yes, that's all for today. Thank you for watching.